So, hi po. My forum is about knowing God, and it tackles about um, it was tackled during January 28, 2020, and the Bible verse is um, Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10, which is um, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. So everyone says that it's important to know God, and it's important to know His existence. I mean, everything about God is important. We should know everything about Him from the beginning to the end. I mean, there's no end, but yeah. But since we only have limited understanding, we only have limited um, we only have limited ideas, and we only have limited knowledge. It's difficult to know Him. It's difficult to understand God because He is here and we are just like here. I mean, lower than that, but He is very high. So, I mean, but people have been so obsessed about knowing God. And they are obsessed in the idea of God. Um, the so that's why whenever you go, there is a religion, and some religion are um kind of wrong because they are worshiping the wrong God. Sometimes they are worshiping a person, a thing, or whatsoever. And but as Christians, we all know that our God is in the Bible. Our God um, is everything. So yeah, and in Genesis chapter 1 verse 1, God created the heavens and the earth, and and um, um, God created the heavens and the earth. He created everything, the time and such. And he was so intelligent that everything is so organized. From the heavens to the people, everything is organized. Like he, he first created the heavens like that, and he first created the land. So as people, we can know where are we going to live, and we have something to eat and like that. And um and if it's not organized, everything will people will be confused, people will be in chaos, and people will be like at war because they don't know this or that, they don't know what's the use of this, they don't know how to use this, and they don't know why are they here. So it's important to know God. And um but yeah, since we only have limited understanding, we only know the things that we must know about Him. And the Bible says that God is a spirit. So like we only know Him like in the in the painting in the Renaissance period. um, but yeah, so we cannot see Him in our own eyes. Like we cannot see Him directly. Um, since we cannot see Him and we cannot fully um, um, know Him, He reveals Himself. He reveals Himself to us, but not all. The things that we must know only about Him, and the instrument of that is logic and language. So He gave us logic and language um, to know everything that we must know about Him. And um, in Romans chapter 1 verse 20 to 21 says that wait. In Romans chapter 1 verse 20 to 21 says wait. It says that It says, "For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, His, in, His eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse. For although they knew God, they neither glorified Him as God nor gave thanks to Him, but their thinking became futile and their foolish hearts were darkened." So we know God and we know He exists. You know, I mean, we know Him. We all know Him, but we chose not to know Him because the idea of God makes us uncomfortable because our pride um, is being stepped down and we don't like it because we are humans, we fall short, and God, I mean, and yeah, but God forgive us for that, um, God, we ignore the idea of God, but people, but we ignore the idea of God even though it is very evident, it's very evident, and God keeps on sending prophets, but people kept on ignoring it, and we people cannot accept it because knowing God is not in intellectual manner, but with fear. Pastor said that Pastor said that um, fear has a double meaning, and the first one is to be afraid of, and the other one is an, being awe of something amazing. So God is to be feared, and because He is the justice, we should be afraid of Him. At the same time, we should have a reaction like, wow, this is God, and we should be afraid of Him. And yes, like that. Um um and the- and uh so God, but God is also to be loved, is love. He is God of love. He loved us to the point that He gave His one and only Son. He sacrificed His one and only Son for us because He loves us. Even though we sin against Him, like every day, we all know that we sin every day, and um, we all fall short. We all fall short in the glory of God, and we know, and He still forgive us and will forgive us because um, He loved us so much. And yes, um, God. So some people are confused if because God is love and God is fear. So God made that possible. God made this love and justice possible by His only Son, Jesus Christ. Um, he 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 His Son Jesus Christ. He gave he gave His only Son Jesus Christ to us because He loves us, and at the same time He don't um at the same time He is God of fear because He don't look the at the person. He don't look he don't look because the person sin. He look big in the sin itself. And yeah, that's all. And my prayer topic is the nation right now, the world right now, right now, and um, um, the health of every people, and the issue right now is which is the COVID-19 and um, and health. That's all. Thank you.